Hi everyone, here's how to spend a day at the Waterloo State Recreation Area, and I circled the campground we stayed at. The Waterloo State Recreation Area is Michigan's largest state park in the Lower Peninsula, and you can see here it's pretty massive. It stretches, starts and stops. We got really lucky as we came here during the peak fall colors in Michigan, and as you can see, it was beautiful. This is a gorgeous area of the country. This was late October, the weekend before Halloween. Beautiful sunny day in the 70s, no less. We are at the Dry Marsh Nature Trail at the Waterloo State Recreation Area, and this is really close to the campground. It should only be 0.5 miles, so let's go. I highly recommend a walk through the Dry Marsh Nature Trail. It takes a little bit longer than we thought it would. You are kind of walking uphill. There may be tree roots in the path. So it was a little more challenging than I expected, but it was really pretty because you're walking uphill and then down below you see the marsh, and for us it was covered with the fall leaves, and it was a really gorgeous path that I absolutely would not recommend skipping. And if you manage to work up a sweat walking all those trails, you could also then come cool down at the beach. The Portage Lake Day Use Area has a very nice beach. Now the beach is for humans only. Swim at your own risk. The water quality is not tested, which means it's not going to be on the Beach Guard website. Beach guards is something you can use usually to check the water quality at all public beaches that submit, and they tell you if the bacteria or the contamination in the water. Behind us is the dedicated swim area, but this is not, so the dogs can dip their toes just in here. You may actually find this a lot in Michigan, where dogs are allowed on the shoreline or allowed to be in the park, but they're not allowed to be in the dedicated human swimming beach. But sometimes there's beach or lake access off to the side that your dogs can use. They say dogs can't swim at the dedicated swim beach, but they're allowed on the shoreline, which means you can usually find these little offshoots, places like this. What was that? Places like this that aren't necessarily marked. And if that's not enough walking or activity for you, you can always just take a walk around the campground and make note of whatever sites you like for next time. Hey, look at me. We hope you enjoyed this day of video, and for those of you who still here, we have a bonus for you. So only a 6-minute drive from the campground is a park called Ready Portage Lake that has some of the most crystal clear water we've ever seen.